Hello guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build. Today we are doing a cute coastal house or cottage for 3 Sims and a cat. The house is built in Brindleton Bay on a 20 by 20 lot and it comes in at 63,702 simoleons. Now, I love this lot. I think I've built here twice. I think I have 2 builds from on this lot on my YouTube channel, but I might be I know 1, but I think I did 2. So it's definitely one of my favorite lots in the game or in all of the worlds that I own personally, because it's so nice. The surrounding is so pretty and it's near the beach and it's just perfect. So yeah, I love this lot a lot. We are adding the windows to the house. So I actually built this from a floor plan that I saw in Pinterest. So I kind of based this house off of the floor plan that I saw. And again, I forgot to save it, so I don't have it anymore. And I felt like a floor plan is kind of confusing to put onto the screen. So I decided not to do that this time around. We are now adding the chimney, and there is actually going to be a fireplace underneath it, so don't worry. I did my homework. I didn't forget. I tend to forget sometimes when I add a chimney. I sometimes forget to add like the fireplace itself. So sometimes like a fake chimney, which I think houses can have. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit weird not to have the fireplace if there is a chimney. I actually had to do a part of the speed build again because my computer froze. Not froze, my computer restarted because there was some kind of a bug error, whatever, and it restarted when I paused my recording and I went to help mom with something, so I left it on because I knew I was going to be back very soon. And when I came back, opened my laptop, it died, or like it restarted for some reason. So I was very upset about that, and I had to do like part of landscaping and the part of the interior again. So yeah, I was kind of upset, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it again. So I discarded the recording and just did it again. I completely talked over the landscaping, so I put some gardening tools on the side of the house and also a fire pit at the back, so your Sims can, enjoy like fire and a bonfire. And so it was I think it was a nice addition, and you can sit there, light the fire and watch the beautiful beach in Brindleton Bay. So we've done the kitchen already. I will come back to the kitchen to clutter it up a little bit in a little bit. But now we're working on this nook, which I turned into a dining area. So actually, it was actually in the floor plan that I based this build off that they had like a bench with a table and classic chairs. And I know it's not functional, but I really like the idea of having it there. So technically there are only 2 chairs for your Sims to dine at or to eat at, but yeah, we all know that Sims sit anywhere but on those chairs, so I guess it's fine. I mean, one of the Sims, I think they barely ever like eat together, all of them. And if they do, then one of them can just sit at the bar, in the kitchen, or maybe in the living room. I chose this area to be the living room, and I also created sort of a divider in between the living room and the kitchen dining area with these beautiful vines, plant stuff from Eco Lifestyle. And I really liked how that one turned out. I feel like it's a nice combination of dividing the space but also keeping it open, because you can see through the plants quite nicely. I really like that. I talked about it in my last build that I did, which was the tropical tropical container home that I am obsessed with that I'm obsessed with the latest pack still, and I tried to keep it down a little bit here, but I still did use some of the items that we got in the new Dream Home Decorator pack because I absolutely love it, but I tried to kind of combine stuff a little bit. I also used these couches from Paranormal instead of the sectionals that we got. I wanted to put a sectional in, but I felt like it did not really fit with the aesthetic of the house that I had in mind, so I in the end decided to go with these Paranormal couches that I was obsessed before we got the new pack, so I kind of moved my obsession somewhere else and now I'm coming back to it again. Yeah, we're just cluttering up the kitchen. I've kind of toned down my cluttering a bit in the last couple of builds because I think that I've been adding a lot of clutter and I don't think that it's completely realistic. I mean, in our house we don't have a lot of clutter on the kitchen counters, so I thought that it would be smart to keep a lot more space open to make it again look more realistic. Halfway through doing the kitchen I realized, or when I finished the kitchen dining space, I realized I did not put any stairs or a ladder, so I had to reorganize it a little bit so I would have a space for the ladder somewhere. And I again divided it from the space with the Eagle Lifestyle divider. And I think that might be my favorite part of the entire build, this like divider, because it looks so pretty. I think I'm just about to move everything because of the ladder and adding the divider. Again, I thought I did not leave it in the speed build, but I did. So yeah, because the divider is kind of low, short, I put a half wall in there, just like the smallest one possible, and I really like how it kind of divides the space, and I really love it. Now we've moved on to the upstairs. We are just quickly decorating a smaller hallway that is in between the rooms, and the bigger room is the parents' master bedroom, and the smaller room is the kids' room that I will be moving on to just after I finish this space. So yeah, I almost I already talked about how I had to do part of the build again, but I almost lost part of it again because normally when I save my game or when I end my building and when I'm done with everything, I just push save and exit, I think it's called, and it normally works most of the time. But today when I did it, it kind of froze. So the game did start saving, but it froze and I could not, it was like said it's not responding, the app. And I was like really mad. I was like, if I lose like half of the build again, I'm not building it. I was like super fed up with it, and I decided that if it crashes and I lose half of the build again, I'm not doing it anymore. But thankfully the game managed to save before I had to quit the game manually. So I was very happy about that, as you can probably imagine. Yeah, it was a lot of pain with this build, but I really like it. I was really excited to build it when I saw the floor plan on Pinterest. So I'm really excited to give it a go and try it out. Yeah, so we are just about done with the kids' bedroom. I used the bed from the new Dream Home Decorator pack because I absolutely love the headboard of this build. Of this bed. I think it's a very beautiful bed, and I think it's my favorite one out of the ones we got in the new pack, and I think I'm gonna be using it a lot more in the future. I also used the wardrobe closet kind of unit from the new pack as a headboard for the bed, and I used the Seasons bed to go into that as well. I like to use stuff as headboards like this. I used the stuff you put onto the wall in the kitchen. not cupboard, but like these cabinets. Yeah, that's how they're called. The cabinets, I sometimes use those, or I sometimes use some constables, something like that. So I really liked the way it turned out. I also added some clutter on the shelves that I used as technically night tables. And I am also doing sort of a study area here as well as the kitchen room. Yeah, I can't speak today, as always, pretty much. I also added a study area in the kids' room as well as here in the parents' master bedroom, and there is a computer here as well, so your Sims can use the computer here. I also put a guitar, so maybe the father or the mother or one of the parents, because you don't have to have a father and a mother, one of the parents is maybe into music, so I put a guitar in there as well. And now we are moving on to the porches. So one of the porches at the back here is a bit smaller, and the one on the front is a little bit bigger. So I created sort of a lounge area here, and I also add some sunbeds, and so Sims can sit here and watch the beautiful ocean in front, or like at the back of the house technically. I added this base game bench and also this chair from, I think, Island Living. And yeah, and then we're going to move on to the front of the house, where there will be a barbecue, a seating area, and a chess table, I believe. So I kept it fairly simple there, but I really liked the way it turned out. I used the bench from like this picnic bench from Snowy Escape. I put some flowers and stuff on it, and that was almost it. So yeah, that's almost everything from the video. If you want to download this build, you can find it on my gallery. My ID is mysixsims, and you can also find the tray files in the description box below. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video and that you're already a subscriber, because if you are not, please consider doing so. And thank you. I will see you in the next one. Bye!